Have you ever noticed how rest doesn't always work the way it's supposed to? You can sleep half the day and still wake up exhausted. You can spend an entire weekend doing nothing and somehow feel even more tired on Monday. And then there's that one person you know. They sleep less, they work more, and somehow they're full of energy. So what's actually going on? Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. We don't know how to rest anymore. We've confused stopping with recovering, and those are not the same thing. For a long time, I thought rest meant collapsing. Work ends, phone comes out, hours disappear. I told myself I was recharging, but in reality, I was just numbing myself. I'd start the next day tired, irritated, and already craving another break. It felt like I needed rest from my rest. Then I started paying attention to people who never seemed drained. Not influencers, not gurus, just normal people who worked hard and still looked calm, focused, and alive. I watched how they paused, how they reset, and eventually a pattern became obvious. Real rest follows 3 rules. Miss even one of them, and your rest backfires. Here's rule number 1. Your body and your mind recover in completely different ways. Your body needs stillness, your mind needs quiet. Most people only give one and overload the other. You lie on the couch, but your brain is jumping between videos, messages, news, and stress. Your muscles relax, but your nervous system stays on high alert. That's not recovery. That's like parking a car while the engine keeps revving. True rest only happens when both slow down at the same time, which leads to rule number 2, and this one changes everything. Not all rest gives energy. Some rest steals it. Endless scrolling, background noise, constant stimulation. It feels easy, but it keeps your brain working non-stop. It's mental junk food. Real recovery comes from low-input moments, silence, slow movement, undistracted breathing, a walk with no headphones, sitting without checking anything. And here's the crazy part. 5 minutes of real rest can restore you more than hours of fake rest because your nervous system finally gets permission to stand down. Now for the 3rd rule, the one almost nobody follows. You're supposed to rest before you're exhausted. Most people wait until they're empty, until everything feels heavy, until rest feels like another task. But high-energy people don't do that. They pause early. They protect their energy while it's still there. They treat rest like maintenance, not emergency repair. Just like you don't wait for your car to break down before adding fuel. When you rest while you still feel good, recovery feels natural. When you wait too long, even sleep doesn't fix the damage. Now, I won't pretend this is easy. Everything around us pushes speed, hustle, and constant stimulation. Learning to rest properly feels unnatural at first, but once you get it, everything changes. You wake up clearer, you work longer without burning out. Your free time actually feels refreshing instead of disappearing. Because rest isn't about being lazy, it's about being strategic. You only get one mind, one body, and energy is the currency that controls everything else in your life. Master rest, and everything becomes easier. If you want more ideas like this that actually improve daily life, subscribe to the channel. No hype, no nonsense, just things that work. Stop letting exhaustion run your life. Let's fix this together.